Botched. Star Terry Dubrow wants back on Ozempic. I love it. It's so good. Dr. Terry Dubrow has pressed pause on his use of Ozempic, but it is only temporary. Shortly after informing the public about his decision to discontinue using the type 2 diabetes drug for weight loss, the celebrity plastic surgeon revealed his intention to resume taking the medication at a later date. At the time, Terry claimed that he was using Mounjaro, which is the higher-end version of Ozempic, for his weight loss. Dr. Terry Dubrow has admitted to temporarily quitting Ozempic. Terry chose the occasion of the 2024 GLAAD Media Awards in Los Angeles on March 14th to backtrack on his initial decision to quit Ozempic. When asked how he was without using the drug, he said, "How am I doing off Ozempic? I'm overweight and chubby. There's more to love, but I'll tell you something. I'm off it, but I plan on going back on it when it's appropriate. Like we have a vacation, and after that I'll come back. It's like the new Botox, Ozempic. I love it. It's so good." The Botched star's admission to E! News' Francesca Amaker came after he described himself as overweight and chubby due to discontinuing the trendy drug. Dr. Terry's use of Ozempic came from peer pressure. Fans will recall that Terry initially disclosed in January that he ceased taking Mounjaro due to experiencing low-grade nausea while on it. In his words, "I thought it was amazing. I didn't have that much weight to lose. But I wanted to try it because so many of my patients were on it, and I wanted to see what it was like when you're not diabetic and you only have 10 to 15 pounds to lose. However," he recalled, "I thought, you know what? I kind of want to get my appetite back. I want to be able to eat again because it really took my appetite and all the joy of eating away." Terry further discussed the precautions he had to observe while using Ozempic, such as abstaining from alcohol entirely. As reported by The Blast, the 65-year-old emphasized, "You can't drink on it. You've got to be really careful with alcohol because people are being put in the hospital with pancreatitis." Despite encountering side effects, Terry still lauded Ozempic as an amazing drug, disclosing, "I think it's a miracle, the biggest breakthrough in medical history." Ozempic is an FDA-approved prescription medication for treating diabetes and is a brand name for semaglutide, which helps the brain maintain satisfaction and suppresses appetite. Dr. Terry Dubrow experienced speech difficulties last year. Before he temporarily halted the use of Ozempic, Dr. Terry's health suffered a blow during a sudden medical emergency while dining at the Ivy in Los Angeles last August. The Blast shared that despite the episode lasting less than a minute, his wife urged their son, Nick, to call 911. However, Terry, who insisted he was feeling fine, was slightly annoyed by the decision. Paramedics arrived and checked his vitals, determining his condition to be stable. Despite their assessment, Heather remained uneasy and insisted on a hospital visit. An offer Terry declined. In fact, the bridalplasty star arranged for a car to take him home. Ultimately, Terry's doctor buddies were able to persuade him to head to the hospital after Heather spoke to them. Following a series of medical assessments, the doctors concluded that Terry had experienced a transient ischemic attack, TIA, a brief stroke-like incident stemming from a momentary disruption of blood supply to a part of the brain, as described by the National Institute of Neurological Disorders and Stroke. Dr. Terry's mini-stroke taught him an interesting lesson. After the health scare, a source revealed that the doctor was thriving. He truly believes Heather saved his life, and he can't stop singing her praises, they declared, stressing the actress's role as an exceptional health advocate for her beau. The informant also narrated that Terry had learned a valuable lesson from the incident, especially when it came to addressing health concerns. They said, "He's being completely transparent because he's a doctor, and he's dedicated his life to helping other people and shifted his entire practice to helping people." Terry and Heather's 24th wedding anniversary. 2 months before the frightening health emergency, Terry and Heather celebrated their 24th wedding anniversary. To mark the significant milestone, Heather posted a video showcasing her and the Yale University graduate staring lovingly at each other. In the caption accompanying the sweet image, the Real Housewives of Orange County star highlighted her top tips for a long-lasting union. She kicked off by telling her fans, especially those living with their partners, to have separate bathrooms. Next, Heather emphasized the importance of dating your spouse before detailing the significance of letting things go and avoiding conflicts when tired or under the influence of alcohol. Marriage is a leap of faith, but if you're lucky and work hard at it, you get to do life with your best friend and partner in crime, like me and T, the actress concluded.
Make sure to subscribe and leave a comment to help us out.